Hi, I'm Paul Hurlbut, President of Professional Water Systems in Ridgefield, Connecticut. Just a quick overview of what you might find in your basement if you're new to the area, or what typical water systems installations are comprised of. If it's your first time on well water, you'll notice you should have some form of a well pressure tank. And if in the event that you have a low water pressure in the home or no water, the first thing that you're going to want to look at is the pressure gauge down at the bottom of the tank. In normal operation, you would see the gauge rise and fall at a slow pace, and it usually averages between 40 and 60 psi. If the pressure is below 10 psi, it tells us that the well pump is actually not supplying water to the house. In that event, give us a call. We're going to walk you through a few other things to look for, but the primary thing would be see if something is running in the house. Maybe somebody left an outside faucet on, toilet got hung up, are the most typical things that would cause a problem where you'd run the well down. As the water comes up out of your main water tank, the water comes and it's going to go through a series of valves, and these valves are what divert the water through the different treatment processes. And when you look at treatment equipment, it's relatively generic from the standpoint it's a fiberglass vessel, some kind of control mechanism on the top, and we can put different kind of media inside of these tanks depending on what we need it to react to. A very typical application would be filling this tank with crushed limestone, and in crushed limestone, that's used to elevate the pH value of water so that it's not corrosive to the plumbing. In my case, I actually have a lot of sediment and color to my water, so this is a system that's filled with a material called filter aggregate. All of these materials that we offer that are inside of these units can be found on our website under frequently asked questions and some of our product literature. As the water comes out of these units, it would go through a series of processes through this tank first. In my case, I still have a lot of very fine particulate, so I'm going through a cartridge filter as the next stage of treatment. Then from there, it's going to a water softener. Water softener is being used in my case because I have a lot of iron also in my water and very hard water. The iron would create staining in toilets, laundry, and hard water is going to create a white film, scaly, crusty buildup, and creates damage in a hot water system. As the water comes out of the water softener is the final stage, then it goes up into the house as a treated water. Part of the maintenance with water softeners is you're going to have a barrel that looks much like a trash can. And every few months you're going to open up the barrel, look inside of the barrel, and actually add a salt based on the water consumption in the house. You have a choice of there's a lot of different brands of salt in the market. A water softener doesn't actually care what brand or what kind of salt. It's just looking for a positive catalyst to actually recharge the water softener. In my case, I actually just use a salt crystal. You can buy it at your local hardware stores, and it's typically the least expensive product that's available.